Awesome show. Everybody is back healthy. Wow. Going against a lefty. They're going against a lefty.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York,
How long will it be for the food get here?
It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the New York Yankees.
Okay.
Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, but taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Brooks Baldwin, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
What you get to drink with your food, Maya?
You
got a Coke or you got lemonade too?
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean,
what you get to drink with your Philly cheesesteak?
One's in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Singy, when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season.
He 60 on
Late on that fastball.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
There goes the runner. Next offering is fouled back. Baldwin, the base runner at first with one out. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Up the middle. Gets it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Howard now at the plate.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Tap foul at the plate.
If you want to highlight a portion of the season where he's been really good at driving runners in to score, you can circle his last 10 games.
And a foul ball.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Bellinger goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swings and misses. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. Oswaldo Cabrera getting ready to
back to your mug.
And first off,
what's up, Daniel? What's going on, Daniel?
Try to get him to chase.
Daniel, can you believe only got 5 games left of my season? I'm almost finished. After this game, I got 5 games left. My season starts with the playoffs.
Ball makes it 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2-0. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. 2 out, space is empty.
2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And the count's full. Downstairs, and it misses ball 4.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one handled. They get the force. 3rd out.
I might knock them out the playoffs.
Back in the Bronx, Andrew Vaughn now. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs.
Oh, go out.
Judge going back on it.
Yes, that's gone.
Gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. His 46th of the year. And they add a run. It's 2-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Out to short, Volpe. And Martinez is out. Now it's going to be Tim Elko.
Come on, Tim.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Goldie drops steps, heads back on it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Gets him to chase after that one. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
So up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. This to third, dive, and he's got it. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. White Sox add 1 on the solo shot. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in New York, ready to go.
Let's go, Sox.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
There you go, flea market.
Chisholm with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Schultz back to work. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Up the middle. Howard.
Remember old Yankee Stadium? It's kinda crazy how the new one is very similar.
That's wild,
That
ain't
first
it?
baseman over there might need a little pad inside
That's
that
wild.
first baseman's mitt.
Goldie matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a
Out
miss.
in
There's
front.
that changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Damn, Paul goes. I told you got to play for him.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right
If we
field.
sweep them, they probably gonna miss
And
the
there's 2 down.
playoffs.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 outs. Next pitch in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Let's come back to that slide and see if we get a backdoor slide.
Got it. 3 up, 3 down.
I could never root for the Yanks. I always liked the Blue Jays more or the Rays in that division.
I had a period when I rooted for them when they had David Cone and Roger Clemens because I'm a big time David Cone and Roger Clemens fan, and I used to love Bernie Williams too.
Welcome back. And coming off
But
a
I was
series
never
where
like
the
a
pitching
diehard
was
fan.
outstanding.
Let's have my little
We take a
periods.
look at those numbers. Not
1-0.
close with
Cone was great.
1-0. Rodon,
Yes, that
multi-time
sidearm
all-star.
delivery.
He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider,
he was
a
good.
changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cut.
Well, he didn't throw sidearm.
Roger
He
was
threw
incredible.
3/4. He threw 3/4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis.
And now it's Luis Robert.
Come on, Luis.
0 for 1 with a fly
Let's
out
wrap,
to
let's
center.
wrap up this batting title.
On the ground to third.
Yeah, 6 games left.
Sends it across to
Finish this
first.
season.
2 up, 2 down. 2 down,
Finish this
bases
season in like 2
empty.
months.
Andrew Benintendi
Wow,
up to the
this
plate.
went by fast. Well, Andy, we're on the quest for 60 homers.
Yeah, I love the 3/4 angle.
Well, there's a certain
Yeah, it's
point where you
dope.
have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with
Ooh,
just
come on,
terrific
Andy.
bite at the end.
Let's get the 60 home runs, man. Finish with 60 on the season.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes.
Lefty on
And
lefty.
good
I
work.
hate that.
Back at Yankee Stadium, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe, right through there for a strike. That one misses. 1-1.
Back for that,
Remember
Went
the
back for that.
2000 series against the Mets? I was a big Piazza fan back then.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was dope.
Foul ball still.
The
He
Subway
was like a
Series
40th
was dope.
something round pick. Crazy.
That's when Rick Ankiel, that's the season when Rick Ankiel couldn't pitch. He forgot how to pitch. He's with the Cardinals.
Got him looking.
Oh, nasty.
He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Dealing.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. And that one clips the corner. That one down the line, and foul ball.
I am an acid reflux. Kicking my ass, right?
1 down, base is empty.
Oh,
And
shit.
a foul ball.
Oh yeah, poor Ankiel. He couldn't throw a strike.
That was crazy.
On the ground, Howard tosses to first, and
He ended up being a decent hitter with a great arm in the outfield.
Yeah, he was a freaking nature. In my opinion, he was the first Ichiro. Not Ichiro, not first Ichiro. I mean, not Ichiro. Otani. I'm sorry, Otani.
that's in there.
I don't know
And
why I
that's
said
strike
Ichiro.
one.
I meant Otani. He's the first Otani, in my opinion.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit, and that keeps the inning going. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo.
Definitely.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 0-1. On the ground to short,
Damn.
Howard.
I'm gonna start the
Safe at
fuckers.
first
I
as they
just
can't
blew it.
make
I
the
think
play.
Aaron Judge come up next too. Damn.
Now batting.
Here comes
God
Aaron
damn it,
Judge.
I just blew it.
Worked to walk
I
at
just
his
blew it.
first trip to the plate.
I gotta
In
face him.
for a strike. It's 0-1.
He got a face.
I got 1 ball,
Damn.
1 strike.
In the dirt.
Threw it to the
Nothing
wrong base,
happening on the
running my
bases,
mouth.
though.
Micah Owings wasn't bad too for a pinch hitter. He was only an average pitcher though.
Yeah, Micah Owens for the Diamondbacks. He played for the Diamondbacks. I remember him.
He was on the Reds and backs.
You have to execute and finish your pitch.
Yeah, I remember him for the Diamondbacks. Yeah.
Able to make the grab.
Yeah, he was
Back
a
now
freaking
in the
nature.
Bronx as
Come on,
we go to
Jay.
the top of the fourth. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Jay Howard.
There you go, Jay.
Right field,
there you go.
Gone.
Let's get at least finish with at least 30 homers.
A shot to the opposite field. His 28th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. When you see a guy take a slider,
Here we go, Jay.
part of the plate and hit an opposite field home
Thanks,
run,
Floppy.
fires you up because not
Nice
only is he
dinger.
flexing the muscles to show the pop,
Taco.
that kind of approach,
Thanks.
you'll hit for a high
Thanks,
average
Flea
as well.
Market.
The 0-1. Swing and
God,
miss,
damn it,
and he
I
was
got
fooled.
0-2.
Now he breaks his bat. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
It's a good
Man, how
recovery,
long
though,
the
after
fool
giving
before
up
the
the
fool
home
get here?
run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going
In
to work
6
with the next
minutes,
hitter. And a
I am
tough one
hungry
at
as
that.
hell.
In the
God,
air,
damn it.
foul off
It was early.
first. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs. Here is
Come on,
J.D.
JD.
Martinez.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Rodon ready. Here comes. That one fouled off.
Oh,
Line
nice.
drive ripped
You
down
should
the
get
left
2 out of
side
that,
towards
but
the
he's
left
slow as
field
hell.
corner. Around first and hustling for second.
That helped out.
He's in there
That
standing
helped
up
out.
with a 2-out double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive
Come on,
to the pull
Sims.
side, met it
Got
out
the
front,
walk-off
but just
home run
stayed through
last
it
night.
nice enough and ripped it into
the
the
13th
outfield.
inning.
Elko, the next to hit, takes outside.
He get a walk-off home run in the 13th inning last night. He blasted right field, too.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off. He was late.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead. Even
My mustache is not like that. I don't have those big ass smile
Rookie of
lines.
the year candidates
The
this
left fielder,
season.
Giancarlo Stanton.
That's a little bit low. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium.
I like how it
No
shows
walks,
the
no
exit
more walks.
velocity on this game.
Hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there
Yeah, that's
who
dope.
owned
That's
a
dope.
suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey
God,
kid, you hit a
walking.
home run in the game tonight.
I
Come
ain't
over to the
doing no
store
suit
tomorrow,
calls.
and I'll give you a free suit." That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And that clips the inside corner.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
He makes the grab.
I think Paul.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Yep.
On the ground to the
Oh.
left. And it goes just foul. And that's down and away.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Howard. There's 1.
He's up.
2.
And that's 2.
There you go. There you go.
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off for
a
the
pitcher's
White Sox.
duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Come on, man. You got to start back hitting again, bro.
Rodon back to work.
Goldschmidt has always had a nice batting stance.
And that drops
Yeah.
For you growing up in New York City,
I like gold.
being
I
you're a
like
big
gold.
sports fan, tell me about your experience with the
Got
Yankees
him
growing
an
up.
MVP.
I really went to Shea
Had a
Stadium
good
more than I
career.
did to
He
Yankee
got
Stadium. I
about.
grew up a
He got
Phillies
probably got
fan.
about
There was
300
one game,
home
though,
runs.
that I
I think
went to
he
as a
almost
kid. I
had
sat
4.
in
I
the
think.
upper deck.
He don't
It
have
was
5.
the
I think
game that Bo Jackson
matter
hit
of fact,
3
check
homers in his
for me to see what
first
his
3
home run.
plate
Hey,
appearances
Floppy.
and then hurt his shoulder
Check and let me
diving
know
for
how many
Deion
home
Sanders
runs
inside the
Paul
park home
Goldschmidt
run.
has right now.
That's probably
I'm
the
assuming
most
he's in the high
memorable game that
3s.
I ever attended as a
That's
fan
it.
at
Probably
old
approaching
Yankee
4.
Stadium. Oh, that got away from him.
Got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
If you get
So
a,
the
if you
lineup
get a
flips
chance to.
over, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brooks Baldwin. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, he was out in front
Swings
of
through
the
that.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so
He's
far.
got 370.
370. Okay, I was right. Thanks.
You look at the first inning, that's what
Appreciate
we
it.
saw. Too many pitches out over the
370.
plate.
He's gonna get 4. He's gonna finish about 420 in his career. Something like that, around 420.
Judge.
He averages 30 a season.
Yeah.
Not bad.
That's That's
And now here's
nice.
the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
Check one more
0 for
thing
2
for me.
in
How many
this
home
one.
runs does David Justice have? Oh,
Volpe.
damn.
They get 1.
God,
The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
damn, what happened right there?
Line drive, base hit.
Oh,
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you...
Oh, that got
damn.
105 Justice has.
safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty.
I'm shocked he didn't make the Hall of Fame. I'm shocked that he didn't make
First
the Hall
and
of Fame.
second, no outs. Now here is
God
Austin
damn it. I got
Wells.
2
You
more
know, these
questions.
Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far.
Damn.
Extra big
Baldwin. He's
What the
in
hell
there.
just happened? Oh my
Sometimes
God.
you have to keep chipping away
What
until
the
you
hell
break through.
just happened?
But
Now
it's
we
a
got
lot
to really
easier
pitch
to put
now.
runs on the board when you have
Man,
runners in
it's
scoring
Bellinger.
position
Oh my
because
God.
they put themselves there.
Oh my fucking
He's
God.
loved him in 2002. That was the Moneyball
Wow.
movie and book team.
Oh my God.
You need a
How
strikeout.
am I going to get out of
You
this
need a
shit
ball,
right here?
perhaps on the ground for a double
Damn.
play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches.
Wow.
But if he can battle
Get
and
him.
get through this, he can earn some
Punch
points.
He was
them,
the
yes.
old veteran on the team, but earlier in his
Yes, come
career
on, let's
he
get
was
it
a
back.
beast.
We need a ground ball.
Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing, appeal to
There you go.
first. And yes, he did. He went around. All loaded up. Last half of inning number 5.
No
In
walks.
the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double
We
play.
get a blow by. Please.
And
Get
a
him.
swing and
I
a
need
miss.
one more. We
And
escape.
that's 6
Bases loaded.
Ks for him in this one.
Come on.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
Oh, fuck.
That's
Aaron
off the mark.
Judge.
And
God
that
damn it.
is ball 1. Right
Oh, we
side,
escaped it. We
throws to
escaped,
first
baby.
and
Yes.
out.
We escaped bases loaded with Aaron Judge. Wow. I am fucking
Continues to
sweating.
roll on the mound.
That's crazy.
Those 5 shutout
We
innings are
escaped
in the books.
with a
It's the
lefty
White Sox.
against Aaron Judge. That's crazy.
We're back, and
That's
they make
fucking
it
crazy.
to start
That is crazy.
the new pitcher, Ian Hamilton.
That is
Just trying to
crazy.
keep this
Thanks,
one close
Flea
here,
Market.
and this is where a
That
bullpen
is
can give
crazy.
their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Man, why did I
Benintendi
chase that?
now in the box.
Why
Holds
did
up
I
empty
chase
with a
that?
swing
Relax.
there. Movement
Fuck,
in the
my
Yankees
adrenaline is
pen.
up.
Fernando
I escaped
Cruz,
bases
a
loaded
right-hander
with Aaron
with big
Judge.
strikeout stuff, is getting it
In
fired
Bellinger.
up.
Wow.
Loaisiga
I went
also
through Bellinger
throwing.
and Judge with
Throws
bases
to
loaded.
first,
That
and
is
that's
crazy.
1 out as they get
That
the
is
leadoff
fucking
hitter in the
wild.
6th.
Come on, Jay, get you another one.
Now it's the power-speed combo. Jay Howard. Foul ball there.
Why do you keep saying I'm a power speed couple? I'm
Howard
not real
turning some heads
fast.
with this
Call
recent
me a
stretch of
two-way player.
impressive
That's why I am a
play.
two-way player. Get it right.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Jay,
Lots of
relax.
rookies can
Get
have a
up
hot
and
streak,
relax,
but
bro.
once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those
Yeah, approaching
adjustments.
Maya. Put my food on that stand. Damn, I struck out.
Came
Thinking
out.
about that damn
Now
food.
2 away. 2 outs,
We
bases
hit a
empty.
home run right here
Here's
with Anthony
Anthony
Rizzo, though.
now. Swings and
Huh?
misses.
What is that for? That's from Red, Spike Lee for the swimming pool.
That's like when El Duke
That's about that
Orlando
swimming pool.
Hernandez came in with 0
It's
outs
not.
bases loading and got 3
Yeah,
outs
El
against
Duque had a
Boston in
nice.
the 2005
I liked him.
playoffs.
Yeah, he had a nice delivery too. Oh my God! I told you I was going yard. I told you I was going yard. Oh, he went 422 too.
His 52nd home run of
He
the
got
season.
52
It's
homers.
4-0.
Wow.
That's his
Him and
third
Benintendi
straight
got
game with
50
a
plus
homer
homers.
singing.
That's crazy. I ain't never did that
Fire,
much.
Boog.
I got
These
two
kinds
guys
of
with
streaks
50 homers.
just don't come around too
Huh?
often.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Let's go Rizzo.
Yeah, Rizzo got his 52nd
A
homer.
breaking ball on the inside part of the plate
I got
requires a
two
hitter
guys
to
with 50
stay
homers.
really
That's
square
wild.
with his mechanics. If you fly open with the
That's
front
wild.
shoulder, there's
I
no
thought
way
he
you
might
keep
have
that
4.
ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
That's the third, and that's just foul.
Rizzo, yeah. 52 home runs. That is wild.
Monster year for Rizzo.
Yeah, he balled out. As a
He
free
swings and
agent, that was a
fouls
dope
one off.
pickup. That was dope. It was.
0-2 now. Got him swinging.
Strikeout.
And that's strikeout number
Oh, you didn't read it,
100
man.
on the year. Anthony Rizzo leaves the yard here. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
The most homers I got in a year was like 79-80. On these games.
Does that mean logging in if I got to complain?
Welcome back
I thought it was
as
about
we
the
take a
swimming
peek
pool.
at the starting pitching so
Every
far
year
this year.
Fleet Market, I missed your message, man. Look at my picture. Look how we finishing the season. We ranked #1 in everything now. That is
Every
crazy.
game you gotta be locked in. It's really hard.
It's really hard. Yeah, you're right about that. Come on.
Right through there for a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this
Nice rankings.
they're right at the top of the
One
list.
hopper. Come on, Jay. Get him. Thanks, Flea Market.
Zips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
You know what's food is with?
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping
Bring
in
my
now for the
food over here. I'm
Yankees.
tell these man
And
why I'm
that's
playing.
through there for a strike.
Oh, I
They
think
want
the
to wait.
key, I mean,
Tell
if
us
he
what
can
to
get
wait.
through
I gotta
one
eat.
more inning, anything after that, a hitter or
There you
two
go,
is
Jay.
bonus, but
Okay,
they
thanks.
should be lined up good
That's 2
enough to
outs.
get to the finish
I
line.
get one
Got
more.
him on the off-balance
Let me take a
throw.
break.
And a couple of quick outs. Goldie in the box
Oh,
now.
he's
No
dealing,
balls
too.
and a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive.
he
He's
escaped.
got it.
Fellas, I'm
And that
finna
is
take a
out number
pause and
3.
eat
So
my dinner,
another
eat
good
my lunch,
inning for
rather.
him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. White Sox
Not going nowhere unless we
the
take a
Yankees
pause.
nothing.
I'm still here. I finished my food. Sorry, fellas, I had to eat my first meal all day. I'm back. I had a Philly cheesesteak from Charlie's. It was okay. Back, fellas.
Back in New York, we go to the top of the seventh, and now the right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Back.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
Actually got me a large lemonade. This lemonade good as fuck.
Swing and a miss. He was late.
The lemonade was good. It wasn't real sweet. It was just right. Lemonade was good.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
There's a swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
13th inning.
Ripped to third. Over to Goldie. And 2 away to start the 7th.
And that lemonade was good. So got a large.
2 down, base is empty. Miguel Vargas digs in now.
Come on, Vargas. There you go. There you go. You needed that, bro. Yes. Thank God. Fuck, he ain't been giving me nothing.
A gigantic blast. Wow. And they add a run. It's 5-zip.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair when you're out in front of him.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Number 63.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. It seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Steak with no cheese. That is the wildest shit I've heard. You don't get cheese with
Brooks Baldwin, the next to hit, 1 for 3.
Wild. That is crazy.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Dives. What a play!
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder.
It was all right
this
time.
Make a diving catch in the inning. That gets the team.
It was actually better. Fresh fries.
Welcome back.
Trash.
Taking a look at our game summary.
Fresh fries. Trash.
Fastball for a strike.
You can tell by their swings. This lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
That one the other way. Martinez makes the catch. 1 away.
$38 for that shit.
The shortstop, Anthony.
We could have got a piece for that.
Anthony
Volpe, piece.
1 for 2.
It was all right though. It wasn't bad. It was better than last time.
And there's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone, and he's gotten ahead of the count with first pitch.
And now the extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Goes down looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Bellinger stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Fouled off left side. 2 outs. Up the middle. Slings to first, and that is the inning.
Let me get that righty warmed up.
Back at Yankee Stadium.
I am so scared to throw Boozer. He a lefty though. He be getting smashed. I go crazy.
Ready to begin the 8th. So here's Robert now. Chop back up the middle. Volpe Fires over to first. One up, one down. Andrew Benintendi steps up. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Oh, Andy.
There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Scott Efros getting ready to go. That's ripped. Base hit.
Oh, stay. Go back.
He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't.
Volpe off balance feet. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. He's already homered here in this one.
95 RBIs. He could get 100 RBIs this season. So.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back for more from the Bronx. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Schultz back to work.
Ball 1.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Schultz still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Oh, he's not going to finish.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He all over it, Jack. Are you ready for that back throw? Yes, he was ready for the back.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though.
Damn it. Okay. You're not going to take this chance.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Mike Clevenger takes over on the mound.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Judge comes up empty there.
0-1.
And that's downstairs.
I normally
and the count even 1-1.
1 strike. That's ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the
damn it.
This one high and deep, way back there, and out of here.
That one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And it's strike 2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first strikeout for Clevenger.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. The Yankees looking to rally. Outside low, now 1-2.
1 ball, 2
Bases
strikes,
empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a slider misses down and away. And a swing and a miss, and that'll do it. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. It's now You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Andrew Vaughn. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Strike two. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hill getting cranked up as well. And he chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And there's a base hit to the left. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So digging in, Tim Elko. And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back.
Maya, have any NBA trades happened today? Have any NBA trades happened?
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And 2 away now.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Foul ball.
Get you another one.
Belted.
Get you another one.
Ranging back.
Get you another one.
Brings it in. And that is that.
Kind of scared to go.
Bottom 9. Now it's the DH. Brian De La Cruz. Ball one low. Swing and a ground ball. Howard. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, Parker.
Volpe now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Misses off the inside. The count now 2-2. Just off the inside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
And now it's even up.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Clevenger is just 1 strike away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Whitesox 35 at bats, 5 runs, 10 hits, 5 RBIs, no walks, 6 strikeouts. We hit it. 4 home runs. My starter gave up no earned runs. He gave up 2 walks and he got 8 Ks. The Yankees 33 at bats, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 RBIs, same thing as runs. 3 walks and 12 Ks and 1 home run. They used 3 pitches. Let's put them up in major. Their season's going to be over with soon. I think they was 2.5, 3 games back for their division. Okay. Let's go back. Advanced day. Let's go over standings. That's essential. Mariners are 12 up. Astros probably not going to make the playoffs. Damn, Mariners pulled away in that division. Gets the wild card. The Yankees are actually 3rd in the wild card. They're selling it as far as the wild card. But now, Phillies are up. Get a half game over the Mets with like 5 games left. The Nationals definitely not going to make it. The Braves, hell no, the Phillies are up. The Braves might miss it and the Mets might miss it. Wow. Hell no. My Cardinals are 5 out. Wow. One more game, they're eliminated. Like 7.5 out. I'm sorry, it's the Cubs. The West Dodgers are up 11.5. They got that sold up. Padres, Cubs, and Cardinals are the wild cards for now. Red Sox, Rays, Yankees are 4 back. They done. They done. Luis Robert probably going to finish this with the batting title. He's probably going to finish with that. He got the most hits. In my opinion, these are MVP numbers. He bat 332, 213 hits. And he got 600 at bat. He got 40 doubles. And he got 46 home runs. Wow. Benintendi got 56 home runs, 113 RBIs. Rizzo 5 away from 100. Look at Luis Robert leading with runs. He should be the MVP in my opinion. That's crazy. His numbers are more balanced than Benintendi's in my opinion. He got 1,000 OPS. Wow. Oh, he got 24. Cannon 24. They got to expect him. They're not expecting him. He probably be the MVP. I mean, not MVP. He got 209 ERA. That's wild. That's some straight Roger Clemens type shit. And he got 236 strikeouts. Wow. Shane Smith looks like he's trying to get that Cy Young. Wow. Let me check that. Shane Smith leading for the MVP, Benintendi for the 3rd, Cannon 2nd. Otani in the National League, Harper, and Eugenio Suarez. I wish Eugenio Suarez would get that MVP, but he's not going to get it. Bad numbers too low. Ain't enough games left. Cy Young, Shane Smith. Got 3 Cy Young candidates. The National League got Otani, Snell, and Wheeler. Ben Tyler, Louis Robin, Gleyber Torres, and fucking Benintendi. Ben Tyler, Contreras, Tatis, and Suzuki. Rookie of the year. And I don't feel to third. I don't feel to third in Rookie of the year. Wow. Okay, I gotta go back to the game.